Welcome back, everybody, to another Satisfactory playthrough series episode. What we have before your very eyes is the brand spanking new Iron Factory. That's the old Iron Factory, new Iron Factory, old Iron Factory. And we got all of this done, these two brand new floors, in the last episode, so check that out if you haven't. It will be linked in the playlist in the description as well as in a card above this video. What we did was we set up two floors. The first floor has 30 constructors making plates. So I forget what the throughput is there, but it's a lot. It's a lot of iron plates on the first floor. There's the 30 constructors there. And on the second floor, we have 20 constructors making the screws, all being fed into this nice buffer here, which we can now pull from. And you can see nothing's running right now because it's completely full, but we need to keep this going. So today we're going to be adding one more floor to create the reinforced plates, which is going to be using these screws and the plates that we have downstairs. And the other thing that I want to set up is the modular frames, and we're going to go with an alt recipe for the modular frames. This is the normal recipe. It uses 3 reinforced plates per minute as well as iron rods, so it's all iron, and that makes 2 modular frames per minute. But we're going to be making steeled frames. So this only uses 2 reinforced iron plates per minute, so we save one there. And instead of the rods, it's going to be using pipes, which we have plenty of, and we can produce 3 per minute. So we're going to get 1 more modular frame out of this per minute. This is a really great recipe. We're going to set this up somewhere in between the iron and the steel factory. Since it is a mixed product, a mixed recipe, I don't want to add it here. So we're only going to add 1 floor for the reinforced plates, and I've already calculated how many assemblers we need. We're going to have to set up 10 assemblers for the reinforced plates. That's how much we're currently using up. So that's what we got in store for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe if you're new here, and let's go. All right, so really quickly, we're just going to add the next floor up. Cue music, please. Oh man, these mega factories take way too long to build nowadays. I'm telling you, the square footage is ridiculous. 4 or 5 minutes to just lay down all that concrete. But we're done. We're ready to lay down our 10 assemblers. We're going to be feeding these in from the 2 buffers that are basically on this side. And I think we want to have everything collected along this edge. Again, because it's going to go in that direction eventually. I think we can wrap around the inputs and have everything face that way. Alright, we got the screws routed now, and we had to split it up into 2 level 4 belts coming from the buffer downstairs, because with 60 screws being used per minute for each assembler, we require a total of 600, and of course the level 4 belt only supplies 480. So we've got let's see, 6 of them being fed by 1 level 4 belt through this splitter here, and then the other belt, which is not going to be used up completely, is going to feed these last 4 here. And you can see I did 2 splitters stacked on top of each other for each pair. On the bottom, we're going to feed in, and we do have to figure out how to fix this part of it, because you can see we can't access that bottom splitter, but that one bottom splitter is going to be where all of our iron plates are fed into. So that's the next part, and then we should be good to go. Alright, so now our plates are coming through, and we were able to fix this junction right here by just taking the two screw belts up a level. So now our plates are being fed in the bottom, and we just want to make sure that they are making their way. Oh, so here we missed a connection. Okay, there we go. Plates, success! Alright. So it looks like all of them have plates. Awesome. So there you go. We are now ready to rock and roll. Just gotta hook these up to power and we'll be online. We'll be online. If I didn't have to restrain my voice here where I'm staying, I would do a really loud evil laugh. But we're not gonna get that today. That should do it. Green lights? Yes. Alright. And now we are moving. Gorgeous. Alright, so there we go. We have all of our reinforced plates being made now. We just need to collect them in a nice little buffer over here and then go get started on those modular frames. Alright, so we've got our buffer collecting all of our reinforced plates now. So now we're gonna go get started on the modular frames. I decided what I'm gonna do with that is now in this episode you're finally gonna get to see what I kept saying I was gonna do in the last episode but never did, which is to demo our old factory. So we're gonna go ahead and demo this, and then we'll be able to use this area to make the modular frames. So yeah, let's go demo this. Well, this is gonna take a while. Just gonna grab everything we see. Alright, so we pretty much cleared up the entire area. Everything has been demoed in the old iron factory. There's our new iron factory. Wave high! It's beautiful. We left all of the connections here to the assembly center just so that we don't forget what's what, and we'll be hooking those up in a later episode. But quick update, we need to create a space that can hold 16 assemblers for our modular frames, and this space just seems too tight. We've kind of outgrown this area, so I don't want to build here because it's not going to give us much room for expansion. We could do a multi-floor thing, but again, it's already a cramped space being right next to the assembly supercenter, which itself I want to move to a bigger open space as well and reduce the floors in it in the future. That's a future project. I'm not going to do that right now, but to make our area a little more versatile and expandable, I want to actually build the modular frame building here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the space elevator to that area over there, just kind of move it a little more out of the way. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I thought it was like glitched or something. It just took a really long time to dismantle. We'll set that baby up over here. And we only really... Oh, we need wires. What the heck? How did we not get wires from dismantling it? That's strange. Maybe we didn't have the space for it? I don't see a box. There's no box that was dropped. Huh. Interesting, alright. Not sure why we didn't get back the materials that we put into it. Okay, we're back in business. I'm gonna put it up on this nice little hill here. But not before taking some fall damage. It's always good. Keeps the spirit alive. That's about good. So it did save our progress. Our versatile framework is still 2500 out of 2500. Sweet. Alright, so now we need to build a foundation in this area. But before we do that, of course, we're gonna get our weed whacker on some coal. And bada bing bada boom, you know what I'm saying? We're causing some serious global warming on this planet by killing all this vegetation. Oh, kickflip. No, we couldn't land it. No. Failed kickflip. Okay, I think that's enough weed whacking. Let's get on with the building. We're out of fuel and concrete. What a bummer. Well, I guess it's time to switch to the Blade Runners. Ooh, barrel nuts. No, I'm trying to like jetpack up the hills and I can't. Sad day. Oh, this is gonna get really annoying without my jetpack. I'm too used to it. Alright, this is looking very spicy. Oh, that's fast. Holy moly. This is a new era, new age in building. Slap on those Blade Runners and just spam click. Okay, so we built out the foundation a little more, made some room, and now we've got our first row of 8 assemblers. We're going to add another row on this side and lay out all of the belts and check back when it's time to plug everything in. Okay, progress update. We've got our 16 assemblers, 8 on this side and 8 on that side, completely mirrored, and all feeding into this one merger here. It's all set up, it's hooked up to power. All we need to do now is route the pipeline over and the reinforced plate line over, and we should be online. So let's finish this up for this episode. We finally added these hyper tubes, by the way, to get up between the floors in the iron factory. And it's definitely the way to go. We're gonna have to do this for all of our buildings because it's pretty fast. It's a lot faster than I thought it would be. I thought you'd slow down significantly going vertical, but no, it's pretty fast. Oh crap! We gotta be careful now that we don't have our jetpack. I already died once in base when I wasn't recording. But yeah, now we need to route these reinforced plates down to the first floor and then just bring them out that way. Well, that's not gonna work. Okay, it's pretty ugly, but it does the job. That's all you can ever ask for. Alright, that's the last hookup that we needed, and it's going by really slow because we really only need level 1 belts here. Since we're only using, what, 2 reinforced plates per minute for each of these. That's a total of 16 for this side, since we have 8. So yeah, we don't need more than a level 1 belt. That's why we got these coming down super slowly. But let's check out the other side, because it looks like the other side is a bit ahead. There we go, we got some reinforced plates coming down here. Uh-oh. This seems to be bottlenecked. I don't think this was hooked up properly. There we go, that should do it. Yes, yes, yes. And on this side, looks like we are online. Everything's being fed normally here. Good. Now we should have some modular frames coming down the line pretty soon. Of course, it's super slow, so it doesn't look like we've produced even one. Oh, I lied, I spoke too soon. There you go. There's the beauties there. Got like 5 or 6 coming down. There it is, we're online, and we are producing the modular frames along with the reinforced plates in the iron factory. Huge bump in throughput now in these 2 items, which will then be going into the assembly super center. And yeah, this thing's out of control. You know that nice spot out on the water, way out there on the west coast? That's where I'm thinking to eventually move this whole thing and build a brand new super center where all of the products or raw materials are shipped to. I don't know when we'll get that done. I kind of want to go back to my pet project and build the tallest tower possible in Satisfactory, so I might do that in the next episode. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.